Welcome to Hiru Handmade YouTube channel. Today we are going to make this beautiful earring. First of all, we will see the things required to make this. I'm using 100% cotton yarn and some yarn to stuff the ball, and I'm using a piece of yarn as the stitch marker, 2 wooden beads, and 2 plastic beads, 2 jump rings, two hook ear wires, yarn needle, (1.25mm) crochet hook, the pair of scissors, and the plier. That's it. Let's get started. Let's start with a magic ring. Then work 5 single crochet into the magic ring. Insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring. Now you have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Insert the hook into the magic ring, yarn over, pull through the magic ring, yarn over and pull through both the loops. If required, you can pull this tail a little to make the ring smaller. And I'm gonna keep this blue yarn piece like this as the stitch marker. Then hold the blue yarn piece like this and work another 1 single crochet. Now altogether we have completed 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Now we have completed the first round. Pull this tail tight to close this magic ring. Now you can see that we have 6 stitches around. Now on this round we are going to work 2 single crochets into each one of these next stitches. When you are working from here, you need to make sure that you are working over this tail. Insert the hook into the first stitch and make a single crochet. Yarn over, pull through the stitch. Now you have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both the loops. Again, insert the hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch. Now you have 2 loops on your hook and yarn over, pull through both the loops. We have just completed 2 single crochet into the first stitch. Just like this, we are going to work 2 single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. One, and 2. Now you reach the stitch with the stitch marker. Now we will remove the stitch marker and work 1 single crochet into the stitch. Then keep the stitch marker like this and work the next single crochet over that. The idea of this is to mark the 3rd row. By the end of this step, you have to have 12 stitches around. Then we will work 2 single crochet into the first stitch. And 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Again 2 single crochet into the first stitch and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Continue the pattern until you reach the stitch marker. Here I reached the stitch marker. Now remove the stitch marker. Keep it like this. And work the last single crochet. By the end of this step, you should have 18 stitches around. Start the 4th round by working 2 single crochets into the first stitch. 1 and 2. And work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Again work 1 single crochet into the next stitch. It's going to be the pattern for this round. 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, again 1 single crochet. Repeat until you reach the stitch marker. Here I reached the stitch marker. Remove it. Insert to the next round. And work the last single crochet on this round. By now you should have 24 stitches around. Start the 5th round by working 2 single crochets into the first stitch. 1 and 2. Then work 1 single crochet on each of the next 3 stitches. 1 2 and 3. It's the pattern for this round. 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. One single crochet, 1 single crochet, again 1 single crochet. Continue the pattern until you reach the stitch marker. Now I reach the stitch marker. Remove it. Keep it to the next round. And work the last single crochet. By now you should have 30 stitches around. From here onwards, we need to crochet 1 single crochet on each stitch for 5 rounds. I will show you how to keep a track of these rounds to avoid any mistakes. Start working the single crochets all around until you reach the stitch marker. Now I've completed 29 stitches around. Now without removing the stitch marker, fold it into one side like this. And work the last single crochet over it. Now you can continue the next round of 30 stitches around. Again, I've completed 29 stitches around. and we are going to fold the stitch marker again to the other side and work the last stitch of this round. Continue this method for another 3 rounds. Make sure you have 30 stitches around at the end of each round. Now I've completed 3 rows and it looks like this. These sections are representing 2 rounds and this represents 1 round. 1 plus 2 plus 2. So altogether we have completed 5 rounds. Now we can remove the stitch marker and move it to the next round. Remember, we have to make 1 more stitch to complete the round. On this round we need to work 1 single crochet together on the next 2 stitches. When we do this, we have to work into the back loop of the stitch. This is how it works. Insert the hook into the back loop of the first stitch. Again insert the hook into the back loop of the next stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Then next 3 stitches are going to be only 1 single crochet on each. One, two, and 3. That is the pattern for this round. Work 1 single crochet together on the next 2 stitches. Insert the hook into the back loop of the first stitch. Insert the hook into the back loop of the next stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Then 1 single crochet on next 3 stitches. Continue the pattern until you reach the stitch marker. Now I've reached the stitch marker. Remove it, move it to the next round and make the last single crochet of the round. By the end of this round you should have 24 stitches. Start this round by working 1 single crochet on first 2 stitches. Insert the hook into the back loop of the first stitch and the second stitch. Now you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2 loops, yarn over and pull through both the loops. And work 1 single crochet on each of next 2 stitches. One, and 2. That is going to be the pattern for this round. One single crochet together, one single crochet, another 1 single crochet. Continue the pattern. Now I've reached the stitch marker. Remove it, move it to the next round and make the last stitch of the round. By the end of this you should have 18 stitches around. Now it's the time to stuff this. We can use cotton wool for that, but I prefer using yarn to stuff this for 2 reasons. The first reason is I can match the color of the ball, because sometimes the stuff will be visible a little when we use cotton for bright colors. To avoid that, we can use yarn from the same color to stuff this. Second reason is to get a similar amount of stuff for both the earrings. As an example, I am using around 2.5 meters of length to stuff each ball. That way we can make them look very similar to each other. And I'm using my pair of scissors to stuff this, as I found it easy to do the stuffing with it. But make sure that you don't cut the stitches. Now I've done stuffing it. Start the next round by working one single crochet together on the first 2 stitches. One single crochet on the 3rd stitch. And that's gonna be the pattern for this round. Now I've reached the stitch marker and remove it. Move it to the next round. And make the last single crochet of the round. By now you should have 12 stitches around. On this round we are going to work one single crochet together on each 2 stitches for 6 times. This is the last stitch of this round. Remove the stitch marker and continue making it. Now cut your yarn by keeping a long tail for about 25 centimeters and pull it off. Now thread your yarn needle. Run it once to close the hole. This is how to insert the beads and jump ring to it. And then you can run this tail through the ball few times to secure it. and we have completed the earring. Hope you will like the video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching.